It's kind of crazy because I feel like every other Pikmin game has like a way better explanation for as to like why they get stuck on on this planet. But this one, I feel like it's just like kind of preventable. Because like I don't know, it's not really like a fast meteor or anything. You probably could have like swerved or like slowed down or like sped up or something, man. Because like in every other Pikmin game, it's like, oh yeah, it's technically not the captain's fault. It's like a mechanical issue or something, right? Like in Pikmin 3 and 4, I think it's like their ship just breaks down, I think, and then they get hit by a meteor. In this one, he just kind of like lets it happen. Actually, no, I think Pikmin 2. Actually, no, Pikmin 2. That's when Louis drives the ship, I think. So it's really not his fault because Louis is a fucking dumbass. Shit, where the fuck am I going? Okay, yeah, I'm going over here. Going here. Dude, I haven't played this game in a while. By a while, I mean probably like probably about like a year. I actually haven't played this game in like a year, I think. And that I always get really mad when I play this game. So that's the goal for this video. The goal is to beat this game without trying to spike my quotas all that much. That's the goal for this video. I feel like it'd be pretty easy actually. I don't like usually like get too mad at video games. I'm not someone that like throws my controller at the wall. I don't think I've ever done that actually. Like is that something people actually do? I feel like I don't know, like I'm not like judging anybody, but like I've never thrown my controller like on the wall and like made like a dent in it. But like I've just like never done that before. I don't think I've ever like known anybody who's done that before either. Like I've known people who have gotten mad at video games obviously, but like I've never known anybody who's like thrown a controller at the wall or something. Like in order to throw a controller at the wall, I gotta assume that you have like a lot of fucking money. Because there's no other reason you would be throwing. Oh my god, we're already starting the tripping. You know what? Actually, as I said, the goal is no more cortisol spikes. I can't spike my cortisol this video. That's the goal. Try to beat this game in as little cortisol spikes as possible. If I were to make a prediction, I'm probably gonna like only like really spike my cortisol like maybe once or twice. Because I'm actually pretty good at this game. I've beaten this game in like I think I've beaten this game in 9 days before. I think that's my limit, I think. To be honest, I think all my cortisol spikes are gonna come from probably like the Pikmin AI in this game. Because and no, actually, hot take, it's worse on the Wii version. That's my hot take. I think the Pikmin 1 Wii version is worse than the GameCube version. Okay. I was about to spike my cortisol right there. See, look at this. This is actually kind of hard. This is actually kind of hard. I kind of underestimate how mad I get at games sometimes. Oh, wait. I gotta lock in real quick. Gotta lock in. Alright, so a couple died, but that's okay. We got 6 in there. I don't really get like the internet's obsession with like a lot of like foreign countries that they just never been to, or that like they don't even speak the language of. I don't know. It's even worse when like because like a lot of people try to talk about like certain countries like they understand them like completely. It's like yeah, like you can obviously appreciate like another cultures or another like culture, you know, but like I don't know. It's kind of strange to talk about it and idolize it in such a way that like it kind of becomes a part of your personality almost, right? Because it's like you don't live there. You didn't grow up there. You don't live there currently. Like you will never fully understand that culture. And I know obviously like certain rules for certain countries change and stuff. Like I know as an American, um I personally believe that like in the US, like after you live here or if you like I feel like everybody that lives in the US is in some way American. Like even if you don't claim it, which I don't blame you if you don't claim it, obviously. But like in the end, like you're more American or you're just as American as literally as somebody else born here and grew up here, I feel like. Just because so much of like the US's culture is like based on like immigration and stuff. But like I don't know, it's like those rules don't apply to every country, you know? Some countries, in order to really be a part of their like nationality and stuff, you kind of have to live there, right? And it's kind of strange when you when you haven't lived there, right? And you try to claim and try to pretend you know more about the country than like certain like people that have grown up there their entire lives and still live there. Look at this. No, 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 no. Back out. Thank you. Yeah, look at this fucking dumbass up in the wall. Can you grab the bomb round? Okay, cortisol spike, cortisol spike. I'm gonna not spike from cortisol. Because like it's kind of crazy because like the internet for a long while, like its biggest obsession was probably Japan. Like like everybody in the internet used to be absolutely and still is obsessed with Japan to like a kind of unhealthy extent. And like listen, I get it. I like Japanese stuff. I like Japanese media. I like Japanese, like food. Like I like, I like Japan stuff, but I would never pretend that I lived there or try to claim the country culturally because I just have never been there. I don't know any Japanese people, to be honest. On like a personal level, I don't know any Japanese people. So I would never claim I have like knowledge about the country because I really don't. And it's crazy because some people genuinely do. Like they'll actually like try to LARP as like a Japanese person. It's kind of crazy. And like more recently, the internet has developed a pretty big obsession with, I think recently, uh, Brazil and the Philippines. I think are like the internet's two biggest obsessions as of recent. I mean, it's not like I don't want those countries to, get more recognized culturally because, of course, I feel like everybody deserves their time in the spotlight. Everybody deserves to be appreciated. But I don't know, man. The way people recently are kind of like talking about like the Philippines, you know, almost kind of, fetishizes them to an insane degree, I feel like. Maybe I'm not like, the best person to speak on this since I'm not Filipino. I don't really know like where that came from in honesty. I think it's because a lot of people on the internet are just now finding out that like, hey, a lot of people are kind of Filipino, which is like, yeah, of course, people on the internet can be from literally anywhere. It's like, of course, there's some Filipinos on the internet. Can you get past them? Okay, there you go. Sorry, Kuro's off spike. Kuro's spike. No, no. Oh shit! I got it. These guys. Are we fucking serious? Did you? Okay. I'm not gonna spike my cortisol. I'm not gonna spike my cortisol. Where did the yellow come from? I'm curious. Where was that guy? I didn't check the map actually. Oh, I don't even have the map yet actually, so I can't even check it if I wanted to. Cause like, I don't know. I feel like the internet, like in general, has like a pretty big fetish for like Asian people, Asian women in particular, especially. But I feel like that's probably where like a lot of like the new like Filipino obsession kind of comes from. Cause I don't know. It's not like I don't like it. It's just more so that it's like I'm just kind of confused on where it came from. Anyways, I probably like stop speaking about this topic, considering that like I'm not like Filipino or Brazilian or Japanese or anything else that I mentioned. I'm probably not the best person to talk about this. I don't know. Educate me in the comment section. Please raise what's it called? Please raise the engagement on my video, please. I could probably do it. Watch. This is gonna be like an insane trick shot. Look at this. Oh shit, yo, that's crazy. Yo, that was actually wild though. Hold on, wait. One. I'm probably doing two. Watch. That was okay. Oh shit! What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god! Get over here! What are you doing? Oh my god! Wait, I was saying? Oh yeah. This is totally unrelated to what I was talking about before. But if there's one thing I've never gotten the obsession with glory holes. Right? And I'm talking like the glory holes that are like in like the bathroom stalls and stuff. I've always just like had this like weird like not thought per se, but like more so, I guess you could say like a revelation, I guess. Where like, what if you just like stuck your dick in like a bathroom glory hole and like it just like you just got like your dick chopped off, right? That sounds ridiculous, but like every so often that just like that imagination just like pops into my head. Like I always imagine like the same like smoothness of like getting your finger chopped off like a fucking like one of those like finger guillotines, like one of those things. Like shit, dude, that shit's so gross to me, bro. I can't imagine that for too long, bro. It actually grosses me the fuck out every single time I think about it. But like yeah, I like for that like thought alone, I will never ever stick my dick in like a bathroom glory hole ever. And I won't do it unless I know who's on the other side. I know like that's like the whole point of like a bathroom stall glory hole is to like, you know, you're getting sucked off by somebody you don't know on the other side. Like, ooh, you know, so hot, whatever. But like, I don't know, to me, bro, like that shit's just like, nah, man. I just like even the small remote chance that you get your dick chopped off in the bathroom stall glory hole is just too disgusting to me. I just will never do that. I will never do that. Like honestly, I do get the appeal of it from like a perspective where like you know that just doesn't happen. You just don't get your dick chopped off. I think I do understand where it's coming from, kind of. Like from that perspective, right? I can imagine it. You know, I get it. You know, it's a little bit, you know, whatever. It's like a little bit pleasurable, I guess. I guess that's the word I could use, pleasurable. But like even that small chance that you get your dick chopped off is just like, because you don't know what's going on the other side. You just don't, right? Which is the scary thing to me. Like so, because like unless I knew he was doing it on the other side, I would never stick my dick in a glory hole. Never. Bathroom store glory hole? Nope. Never would do that. But like that has to have happened at some point. And I think I'm like literally the only person to ever bring up that concept ever. Like the possibility of getting your dick chopped off in a glory hole. I've never heard anybody else ever bring that up ever. All right. I don't think if you swim with a bomb rock, I don't think it goes off actually. Okay, good, good, good. That would have been really bad if it did. Let's go over here real quick. Let's go get this. Ah, fuck. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, y'all aren't making it, bro. Unless they did. Oh wow. Okay. Isn't like Sagittarius? I'm pretty sure Sagittarius is that like a zodiac sign? I'm like 90% sure it is, right? I'm pretty sure. Like, always thought like zodiac signs are like invented in like the 2010s. But like I've always associated with that with like them like being like a 2010s invention. I've never like thought of them like existing before the 2010s. Because to me that's like a millennial thing. That's not like a thing that's always been around, you know. I mean, like I don't like hate zodiac signs actually, and like that might be like a little bit of a hot take, but I don't like despise people that like you know that do believe in zodiac signs or that like you know like use them on themselves, like describe themselves with zodiac signs. So like I don't hate like zodiac signs in concept. It's just kind of like I don't know. It just kind of like it's just kind of like useless to me because like I've actually read up on zodiac signs before, and they all like describe like the most like basic traits possible. Like oh wow, you know like wow maybe sometimes I am a little bit lazy, but other times I'm really productive. Oh my god, that really describes me so well. Like bro, like I'm not making fun of you for believing in it. Well, I kind of am, but like I don't know, man. I feel like it's just like kind of useless, honestly. Like it's cool, I guess, sure, to have your own little thing to associate yourself with, but I don't know, man. I just don't really like think it's like a good descriptor of like who you are exactly as a person. Which, if you do believe in zodiac signs, like obviously, like no, like you know, shame to you. Believe in what you want, you know, as long as it's like not like harming you or anybody else. But to me, it's just kind of like you know, kind of useless, honestly. Like it can be harmful. I mean, it kind of is because like you know you are stereotyping an entire like group of people that were born in a particular month. So you know it can be kind of like stereotypy, I guess. I know like some people do use that to like make fun of other people or like whatnot. But in all honesty, it's like it's not really like that harmful, you know. Like somebody makes fun of you for your birthday month. Oh no, who cares? I'm gonna be honest, who cares? Who gives a fuck? So now we have to be really really careful. Don't zoom out too much. Get right here. Get right here. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, dude, do the attack where you stick your head out the ground. Thank you, thank you. Okay, fight over, fight over, fight over. Easy, easy, fight over. You guys better come here, you guys. I think I kind of got them killed low-key. Alright. That actually wasn't that bad. Low key, first area, I honestly make more mistakes. I get more mad. I'm not getting as mad as I am usually. I'm not spiking my cortisol. Usually when I play this game, there's like 1 or 2 times in the first area I spike my cortisol. Not gonna lie, I actually didn't spike my cortisol that much. I'm kind of happy about that. It only gets harder from here, but to be honest, hey, I'm probably gonna do this in under 20 cortisol spikes. All right. Sorry, I'm recording this while I'm sick, so that's why my voice has been like that the entire time. Trust me, I do not sound like this usually. Usually this area doesn't really piss me off that much. I mean, there's one section that I know for sure is gonna piss me off. I don't know if you can see them already in the distance. I think every single Pikmin game, I kind of have like a type that I like the most. In this game, I think I do like the blues the most, low-key. I think they have the best design out of the first 3 Pikmin, I think. They're definitely like not my favorite. I mean, I don't know if you could tell by my profile picture, but they're not my favorite type of Pikmin. But they are, one of my favorites, I think. They're my favorite of like the first original 3, I think. But to be honest, I kind of like all the other ones that are in the later games more. Low key, I want to say this opinion as well too. It might be a little bit controversial, but glow Pikmin are underrated. See what I like to do? Because like over here, these guys like to spawn, and these guys, you're gonna lose some here for sure. That's kind of the whole point of this entire segment actually. You're gonna lose some for sure. But like these guys give a lot of Pikmin in return. Yeah, someone told me one time that they literally that they like use the bathroom, like they went to go take a piss like while they were playing video games, and then they didn't even wash their hands. Like they went back like to their controller, they touched their controller with their greasy, dicky hands. Like that's fucking disgusting, bro. Like I get it, like it's your own home, like do whatever the fuck you want, but like at the same time, bro, like that's just gross, man. Like I can't understand that, bro. Shit. Fuck, dude, stop that shit, bro. Okay, well, you kind of fucked it up a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not gonna spec my cortisol. I'm not gonna spec my cortisol. That's okay. That's okay. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, really. Because now all the reds are back at base. It'd be nice to do this. Okay, you're selfish and you use that only for yourself. Okay. Alright, we actually have a lot of parts to get today. I kind of want to get like this entire, like except for like maybe this side over here. And maybe this one, because I hate that one. But I want to get done with like most of these in this day. I get that like it's pretty corny to say, honestly. If you can see, that over there, that's a cortisol spike incoming. Look at that combo. That combo is fucking crazy. The way they set it up so that you attack like the blowhog first and the wollywog just jumps on you, that's crazy. I'm not gonna fall for that rage bait. I'm not gonna fall for it. That, I swear, is this like Mandela effect? I swear this guy has never been here before. It's probably not a good idea to put it in the boss arena exactly, but I guess I'll just keep it like that. Are we fucking kidding? No, I forgot he can kill your Pikmin when you enter the fight. That's my fault. I accidentally whistled the guy off there. It's whatever, it's whatever. Just look at that. I'm not spiking my cortisol. I'm remaining sane. I'm not crazy. I'm not mad. There we go. Okay. Alright. Went to that fight only losing 8. That's about average actually for how much are you losing that fight normally. No, I'm gonna try to lower my cortisol and appreciate how good this music is actually. I really like the music in this game actually. This song's low-key probably my favorite, I gotta be honest. Or this track, I feel like. Like, hear it real quick? Just walk away from the fire geysers. Like, look at that. It's calming, bro. Like, this is the most calming. Like, look at that. This could be the final day for sure. Alright, alright. Cool. I've gotten really good at this, actually. Oh, shoot, I forgot about this guy. Actually, you know what I like to do this guy? I like to do this. I like to do this. Considering they can pretty much just do this the whole time, I just like to do this. There we go. And now we literally don't have to worry about this guy ever. That's good, that's good. That's what I like to do. Because that right there, that's a cortisol combo. You don't want to deal with that. You do not want that. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Okay, I was gonna say, if there's no way all 100 of you don't kill him. Earlier today, I was actually trying to find out, like, because, like, I don't remember, you know, being around anybody that was sick. I was kind of trying to figure out, like, what made me sick, you know? I was kind of like, I was really thinking back to it. And I thought it, like, last, like, Saturday, actually. You know, it was, like, whenever you get, like, a strawberry thing, like, you get some strawberries, a strawberry thing. You get, like, some strawberries, and it has, like, the little, like, white mold in it, right? That looks like foam. Alright, so this is editor me here. I have literally no idea why I just didn't finish this like sentence in this thought. Basically, what I think got me sick, it was it's like the white mold and strawberries. What I did, I think, to get myself sick here, I think I like, because like one strawberry in particular had the white mold on it, but not all of them did. So what I did is I just threw that strawberry out and just ate every other strawberry that had like that didn't have the white mold on it. But I learned pretty recently you're not supposed to do that, not even with like bread and stuff too. Like if bread, like if a loaf of bread, if a singular slice has a bit of mold on it, all of it's like infected, I think. And I think that's what got me sick. I ate the mold on a strawberry. I have no clue why I didn't finish this thought. I honestly do this a lot throughout this video, to be honest. I just say shit and I just don't finish it. It's kind of pissing me off. Alright, that's it. That's all I want to talk about. You know what else is like kind of crazy too that I've been thinking about? Relating to this game actually. Relating to the game finally. I'm not talking about glory holes this time. Um, I was thinking about like, you know, like for the longest time I've always thought that like blue Pikmin have like gills, you know? Right? Like this, like the little like pink thing on their on the front of their face, like that's a gill, right? Like I've never really interpreted that as like a mouth. Maybe I did when I was younger, but like right now I've just always thought of it as a gill. But like I've kind of been like, you know, like getting back into Pikmin and a lot of like not like necessarily in the games, but in like the spin-offs and a lot of like little like short films that Pikmin that they've released, they kind of use their mouths, I guess, or gills like a mouth, right? So I'm actually kind of confused. Is the mouth is the gills of the blue Pikmin or whatever that is on the front of their face? Is that supposed to be like a gill or a mouth, or is it supposed to be both? This is a genuine question to like any like other Pikmin heads out there. Is that supposed to be a gill or a mouth, or is it both? I think in like the Piclopedia and like in the actual games, they clarify that it's like a gill. It's not a mouth, but it's kind of inconsistent with like the rest of the series on that end. You know, I don't really know what people's favorite area in this game is. I think a lot of people kind of like I think a lot of people like the Forest Naval the most. Honestly, I think this is my favorite area, low key. Like, is that like kind of controversial? I don't think it is controversial to say that this is my favorite area in the game. Like the music, and it's also like has like the most like difficult enemies in the game. Like I don't know, this area is just such a vibe, man. I really like it. Usually the first day at the Distant Spring is dedicated to like all enemies. Ah, that was pretty bad. Okay. I really like the physics in this game. I don't know why. See, this is why the GameCube version is low-key a little worse, because, like, look at this, bro. In the Wii version, that would work, bro. Okay. I gotta remind myself. The entire point of this video is to not raise cholesterol. Cortisol. You know, I'm finally talking about the game for once, actually. One of my favorite voyage logs in this game is the one where I don't know how I don't know the exact wording of it, but it's the one where Olimar kind of talks about Pikmin and how some Pikmin are like naturally like more dumb than others and more like like prone to their natural instincts in comparison, right? To like the other smart Pikmin, which like do like what you ask of. Because I think, yeah, it actually does make sense for some of these guys to be more like act more like actual like creatures, right? Actual animals. What I kind of dislike about like every other Pikmin game, and really even other versions of Pikmin One, actually, not like inherently dislike. I don't like it doesn't. I don't. Doesn't really like bother me too much. But what I kind of don't like about other versions is that they kind of like eventually end up treating the Pikmin as like armies, right? They end up treating them as like your own army. I don't know. That's just not. That's just never been my like how I've really interpreted them. They've always just been like creatures, like animals to me, right? In some ways, yeah, they are very synchronized and controllable, but in the end, these guys probably also do have some natural instincts as well that they act upon. Like I don't know, it's just like for some reason there's just like that little detail alone just kind of like makes like this version just makes so much more sense to me. I feel like it gave me like such a new like appreciation in this version. Like I get it, it's probably more of a comfortable way to like play Pikmin 1 to like play the Switch version or the Wii version because it's better in every single way in like in talking about like combat and actual like enjoyability. But like I don't know, I really love how how glitchy this version is. Okay, how did the leaf not trip but you did? What are you doing? Uh, cholesterol, cortisol, not cholesterol. What am I talking about? I was like, where are I like 30 in my Pikmin? Were you still chasing me the entire time? What? Surprisingly, I think Pikmin 4 does this too, actually. If you're not staring at a particular enemy, they just like will kind of despawn. Like they won't they'll just like freeze in place. The game does that to save memory, I think. Every other version of Pikmin has them just move without you looking at them. I don't know, I think it's kind of funny that like a GameCube game from like 20 years ago does the exact same methods to save memory as a game from 2023. You know what's funny too is I actually like Pikmin 4. I like it more than I think the average Pikmin fan does, surprisingly. I'm probably not going to talk about it right now because just in case I make a Pikmin 4 video, I'll probably talk about how I actually like the game or not. Okay, so that says 1. I'm going to stop. The reason why I like this version, by the way, this is the reason why I like this version. I was talking about it earlier. This is the reason. This is the reason why I like this version. Let me create a bit of a plan. What am I gonna do for this day? Actually, let me land. Let me land real quick. Let's get rid of like all these ones on like the outer edge over here first. Honestly, I think Pikmin 4 was like probably one of my most wanted games probably ever. Actually, like ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted like an actual like proper new Pikmin game that followed up Pikmin 3. And I'm kind of thinking about it right now, just like in general. Is there any game that I kind of want that hasn't really been announced yet? Right? I mean, no, not really, honestly. I'm gonna bring up a talking point I saw on Twitter a while ago. And I think it'd be really interesting to kind of like, talk about it here. And I saw somebody say that like some game series just kind of end, And I didn't really know what they meant by that, but like until people started like sharing examples of what that kind of meant. But one of the examples that they showed was the director of the third Mother game, I think, saying that they never wanted to continue the series and they have no idea where to go with it. Oh yeah, some terrible news hit me yesterday actually. Um, Probably one of my favorite shows as of recent got not canceled, but ended. I think it's a little niche indie show. It's called Smiling Friends. Don't know if you heard of it. You probably have. I know it's not niche. No, it's not indie. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't get mad at me. Yeah, but like, dude, that's so crazy to me. That shit just came out of nowhere, man. Like, Smiling Friends just kind of ended, right? They just literally announced it yesterday that they're not continuing the series anymore and have no plans to. I mean, realistically, they're probably gonna go no further past season like 6, probably with the show. But I don't know, man. Like, I feel like that's kind of such a strange way to end the show. In the end, maybe I do prefer them just kind of ending it and leaving us wanting like more than just kind of like making a fourth season and it's really bad and it's not funny at all. But I don't know, man. Like at the same time, like I mean, Smelling Friends isn't like a thematically like chronologically, you know, chronological show, right? Like all the episodes are kind of isolated but kind of not at the same time. So like it didn't need like a big huge finale that tied multiple things together, but it has reoccurring characters. It has like characters like bring up events from certain other episodes, I think, right? Or it does. It literally does. I don't know, man. I feel like it kind of deserved a more proper ending. I saw somebody say that it's like, would you rather have a show, right, leave you wanting just a little bit more, or have it, go on forever and leave you, wanting, wishing that it ended at like the third season or something? Which is like, yeah, true, but at the same time, it's not just a little bit more. They ended it without giving it any proper actual ending. Like, again, Smiling Friends, it's a cynical show, I guess, but it's not cynical enough to not give itself an actual proper ending. Like, they didn't leave me like wanting like the show to end. They didn't leave me wanting a little bit more. They left it feeling kind of empty a little bit. I mean, in the end, it's their own decision to end the show. If they wanted to end the show, if they felt burnt out, if they felt like season 4 wasn't going to be that good while they were burnt out, then yeah, of course, end the show, right? Whatever. I hope they do come back for a fourth season eventually because I actually really love the show. And I would like it if they did come back for fourth season because I think that would be really cool. But if that's how the show is going to end, then that's how it's going to end. If it was going to be bad, then I guess end it on season 3, right? Like in the end, they don't owe us anything. But does that still mean it's a good ending? Definitely not. I still don't like that ending. I don't like the ending. Not the ending. I just don't like the fact that it didn't have an ending, which in the end is their own decision. But to me, as like a viewer, I don't particularly love it. Just gotta be fully honest. I'm actually kind of locking in a little bit here. Not gonna lie. Trying to make sure I get like most of these parts back today. Yeah, but like I've been getting into Scott Pilgrim recently. I've watched like the movie when I was young. I think I watched the movie when I was like 14, but that's really the only like piece of like Scott Pilgrim media I've ever really been into. And it's actually pretty good right now. I'm talking about like, like the comic book and such. But if there's one thought I literally just can't stop myself from having, is that I feel like if Scott Pilgrim was a real person, I would probably want to kill him, low-key. But like, I'm being kind of genuine here. If Scott Pilgrim was a real person, I would kill him, bro. Like, this dude is somehow able to pull Kim Pine, who is, by the way, one of like the hottest characters in like anything ever. Like, I'm just being dead ass. Like, she's just so beautiful. And he still goes for minors. He still dates a 17-year-old. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You have the pull power to pull Kim Pine and Ramona Flowers, and you're going to go date 17-year-old girls, 17-year-old Asian girls. Are you kidding me? I mean, he has like a little bit of aura, but like he's still like a pretty shitty person. Why are these girls so obsessed with fucking Scott Pilgrim? He's like a mid ginger boy at best. He's not all that, right? I mean, I get it. I know mid ginger boys are probably like some people's types, but like it's crazy. Like I don't know, like this like pedophile okay looking ginger boy is pulling fucking Kim Pine. This even makes sense, dude. It doesn't even look good either. Redhead on redhead just doesn't look good. I'm sorry, bro. It's kind of like blonde on blonde. It just doesn't look good. You guys look like I'm actually not gonna say it. You're ginger, she's ginger. It doesn't work. It shouldn't work out that way. That's not physically possible. Although in some ways I do gotta respect it. It's like the only like ginger on ginger couple. Not ginger on ginger couple because they're not like actually like dating. Well, they are. They did. But like like I don't know. It's like the first thing it's the first ginger on ginger thing I've ever seen in like probably anything ever, low key. So I do gotta give her respect on that point. And kind of see why they don't do that actually because it kind of looks a little bit weird. Not like weird as in like it's actually weird, but like weird in the sense that like it doesn't match. Yeah, we can kind of all agree on that though. Kim Pine, like top five hottest fictional woman ever. Like we all should be able to agree on this, right? Like she's the best. She's the best one in the entire series. Like we all agree on this. To be honest, I don't really know if I actually have like a particular type. Well, I feel like everybody has a type at the very least. A type in like the sense of like, like everybody has like people that they wouldn't date. You're kind of lying if you don't have that, right? Like you can like anybody and like be like open to dating anybody like depending on like literally anything like on nationality, like skin color, like ethnicity, literally anything, right? But we all have like at the very least like certain like personality traits that we don't like. Like we all have something about like somebody that we wouldn't find attractive, right? Like I don't get like actually I don't get why people like are so obsessed with like stinkiness in particular. I think that's very performative. I think there's a lot of like online performative people talking about like, oh, I want a stinky girl, bro. I want a girl that stinks. No, the fuck you don't. Shut the fuck up. Like that shit would get old so fast. That shit's not attractive to me whatsoever. Not saying that you have to be like 100% hygienic and you have to shave 24/7 and you have to have your hair done at all times, but like, bro, like you're fucking lying if you say that you would actually date a stinky girl, or like somebody who's like so unbelievably unhygienic at all times. Like shut the fuck up. You're being so fucking performative. So recently in my own life, in my school life, I got transferred from like a regular standard English class to like an honors English class, right? Which I've been low-key kind of begging for years because I actually kind of want like extra credit. First test came around, we were doing like a test on like Cavalier poets. I kind of don't remember that word most of the time, but we had to like analyze some Cavalier poems and like talk about like bullshit like seize the day or whatnot. I don't know, some bullshit. I kind of wrote like that essay, or not the essay, like the two paragraphs that we had to do like in 20 minutes in class. We had 20 minutes to do like two paragraphs in class, and write it down on hand too. And I kind of treated it like a standard English essay. In standard English, you can kind of get away with like using like your analysis as just pretty much just explaining or just kind of rewording or explaining what the quote you put down was. And 40% of the essay score was actually based on whether or not like your analysis was good or not. And I went 0 for 4 for all of them. And when I mean 0, every single analysis bit in those two paragraphs was like marked as like wrong, like completely wrong. So standards are a bit higher. They want you to actually analyze, but I can actually analyze stuff. And she allowed people to retake or like redo it on their own time, like rewrite the thing. And I took up that offer. I rewrote it. And just today I got back the thing, and that shit said 0 for 4 on the redo of the analysis again. What the fuck are you talking about? I literally hold on. This shit actually kind of pissed me off a little bit. I'm gonna pull up the thing and I'm gonna explain this. I'm gonna explain this to you. So I literally so she okay. So the poem that I'm doing in class right now, it's called "To the Virgins." That's what the poem's called. You can look this up right now. It's from some guy. I don't care to look it up. You can probably just look up poem, right? And they'll probably give you like a Google Doc and you can read it. This is the thing I quote. The thing is about time moving forward. The quote is, "Gather, ye rosebuds, while ye may, old times are still flying. In this same flower that smiles today, tomorrow will be dying." This is the analysis that I put on the redo. What she said was basically if you literally give anything other than just repeating the quote and actually take something from the quote and analyze it and what it represents, you get full credit. This is what I said. The use of rosebuds here is a metaphor for time. Roses already die fast, but rosebuds die even faster, saying that the time we think we have is actually a lot less. It's kind of rushed. I don't really like that, honestly, if I'll be honest. But that's actually taking something from the thing and analyzing it. What does rosebuds mean? Why does he use rosebuds? Well, this is why he uses rosebuds. Oh, Zero. What the fuck are we talking about? There are kids in this class that literally can't write down 4 sentences in the 56 minutes that we're given in class, or whatever the fuck. I think it's 45. Like, I don't know, man. Like, that shit's such bullshit, bro. That's kind of pissed me the fuck off. I haven't done this boss fight in a while. If I remember, the strat is just kind of throw a yellow Pikmin and, like, at him at the right time, and it'll stun him for way longer. Because it stuns him more if you hit his tongue with the bomb rock than if you let him swallow it. Do that. Alright, here we go. Throw it! Throw it! Ah, okay. You know what? Corozal spike a little bit. That's okay. Okay, nice. We got it. We got it. We got the stun. We got the insanely long stun. Nice, bro. That was actually just perfect. That actually was really, really easy. That was way easier than I remember it being, dude. I swear, because I played this game on GameCube for the first time like a while ago, and I swear I don't remember it being this easy. I actually swear I don't. We did it! We did it! Honestly, I think this cutscene's actually, it's really cute, honestly. I think my mind's been kind of warped to like see Pikmin as like these little like war creatures, but in reality, they are admittedly fairly cute. 12 days. As you can see, that's a pretty reoccurring thing. Here I have 3 12 days here. Oh, wait, put like a little, edit like a little, like thing in here. Like replace, total Pikmin ever sprouted with like total quarters all spikes. See how I did. My predictions, is it over or under 10? Oh, is it over under 12? It's probably over 12. If it's like 12 or under, I'm actually gonna be really impressed actually. Because I feel like I get usually way more mad at this game than I typically do.